Is that me? Am I here? That's too close. Let me zoom out a touch. Is that better? We shall see. Okay. I think that's better. Okay. Good morning, Jennifer. I think there's something on the camera. Hello, how is everyone? Good morning. I'm not sure how this is going to turn out because normally we have our live at 2 p.m. on Saturdays. It is, right, Patty? It's perfect. It has a string on it. Good morning, Danielle. I was thinking, what am I going to wear? What am I going to wear? I need something like tropical, you know, and then I'm like, I have a flamingo shirt. Thank you, Tamara. Good morning. You guys are so fun. Oh, I love that this is just such like a fun group, and you don't mind when I dress up weird or wear strawberry shortcake or put a like fake skeleton in my spot, you know. So we're gonna see how this works. Doesn't seem like there's a lot of people yet. I did change. Thank you, Heather. Good morning. I hope you're doing well. I changed the time because I figured it's getting to be, you know, warmer weather, nicer outside. People like to do stuff on the weekends on Saturday. So instead of having it in the middle of the afternoon on Saturday, I thought let's have it earlier in the day. And then, you know, people can do whatever for the rest of the day. Maybe more people would join us. So we'll see, because people are used to having it at 2 o'clock. And then what happened was, I think we had rain last night. I didn't hear it. I didn't wake up. So we could have had a storm. I don't know. But now it's like gray and overcast and sprinkling. So, you know, who knows? The fun themed clothes and popcorn. Same here, right, Lindsay? If we lived closer, I think we'd be best friends. Good morning, Jody. You're at a crop in Oxford, Michigan. Isn't this? Oh, no, this isn't the weekend. This is a different weekend, I think. Well, that's fun. That's fun. Are you stamping? Are you coloring? Good morning, Mary Pat. Did you get your order yesterday? Did you get your mail? Weirdos are the best. Team Weirdo, Team Nerd. I've been speaking about mail and shipments and everything. That's one of the things I wanted to talk about. So last week I shipped out a bunch, all the orders that I had, and there were a whole bunch of US orders. Now this is the first time that I had shipped them since the whole tariff kerfuffle. So I have scrapbook work for a cruise. Oh, yay! For your reward. Good morning, Lynn. Good morning, Sandy. It's gray and rainy here, too. What was I saying? So I've been keeping a close tab on all of the U.S. orders that have shipped out. I had like about a dozen of them, and I kept them open on my computer the whole time. All but 2 have arrived safely. They've been delivered. And I have heard from several customers that there were no extra fees and things like that. I don't know if it's because it's coming from Canada. I don't know. They did make like a couple of extra stops. They still made it in incredible time as far as I'm concerned. But anyway, so that's what I have to report on that situation. I am going to talk about the pending strike. So there is a pending Canada Post strike. You will remember that they were on strike in December of last year, and they were on strike for a month. I think hopefully that they've learned from past mistakes, but because their contract was not, nothing was settled, they could go back on strike on next Thursday, this coming Thursday, the 22nd. Yes, yay! Perfect. Awesome, Mary Pat. So There's a couple of things that we're going to do. So this weekend for Canada, I'm not sure about for the US, but Monday is a holiday. So the earliest that I can ship stuff out is Tuesday. But if the strike happens on Thursday, it's up to you. If you want me to ship your product, I'm hesitant to ship it right away because I don't want it to get stuck in the strike. So if you place an order this weekend, put a message in the comment section of your order and let me know. Ship out right away, and I can get them out right on Tuesday. Or hold, just hold. And then that's what a lot of people did last time. We just held them here and waited till everything blew over and then shipped it out afterwards. And that gave you an opportunity as well to shop other things and other specials and other events we had going on in the meantime. Totally up to you. But there's a couple of things that I'm going to do. Well, there's one special thing that I'm going to do if you do shop this weekend, whether you get it shipped or not. So first of all, our ink of the month, our brand new ink of the month, well, it is the middle of the month now, is Tranquil Teal. I love this gorgeous dark teal color. That's it stamped up and stenciled. So the ink pad, the ink cube, and the ink refill. Now, one of them, I only have 1 or 2 left. I think it might be the cube. You might actually even get Snow Danielle. That is not right. I would have some very strong words for that. So Tranquil Teal is the ink of the month. Our challenges are up. They were posted the first of the month. Today is our mid-month inspiration. So I'm going to give you the link over to the blog where the lovely Patty has done a blog post for us sharing samples of all the different challenges that are on right now. So first of all, and all of the challenges, you can choose one part. You can mix and match them. They all go in the same album in the group when you want to enter them for the monthly prize. And so we have the color orange and or flowers or foliage. So you can use one or both of those, whatever. We also host a monthly Christmas card challenge for those that want to get started and, be inspired and make them during the year rather than just all in November. And so this month's Christmas card challenge is winter activities and or this fabulous sketch that Patty made for us. So you can find that there on the blog post as well. And then the Scrappy challenge, which is anything but a card. So you can, as long as it has Kraftin Kimmie stamps on it somewhere and it's a new creation, you can enter it for any or all of the different challenges, mix and match them, do whatever you want. We just want to see you getting crafty and playing with your Kraftin Kimmie stamps and stencils and ink. Yes, snow would make me grumpy too, Patty. That's awful. So the challenges are up. Let's see. I've got several exciting things that I want to share with you. Good morning, Tara. How are you? Let's see. Okay, so due to the, the whole crappy postal situation in all countries, whether you get your order shipped, if you want me to ship it right away, even or if you want me to hold it and see what's going on with the postal strike, either or, I've done something that I think will be kind of fun and you guys might like. There's going to be a free stamp with every order placed this weekend. There's no minimum. There's no, other requirements. Place an order on the website this weekend, and I'll include Monday too, since it is a holiday. Good morning, Heather. I'm going to give you one of these 2 stamps. I didn't have time to wrap them. They may not be wrapped when you get them. They may just look like this. But you're going to get one of these 2 stamp sets. And if you want, you can request, and if I have enough, then I will give you your request. So this one first is, what did we call it? Ice cream. Hope your day has sprinkles on top. Eat the ice cream. You deserve it. I don't remember what we called it. And then this one is a beach one. These are Sabrina's art with the little mouse. Sending Sandy wishes, and don't worry, beach happy. I think we called that one beach happy. So you're going to get one of these in your order if you place your order this weekend, and you can request which one you would like. So here are some samples with the adorable little mouse at the beach. Beach happy, I think, is what we called it. Here's another one. Using a lot of our inks: Sandy Shores, Mermaid Melody, Amazing Azure, Blue Bay, Salty Sea. Wow. Look at this one. What a great background, Janelle. And she used, that's one of our, that's, I think, Crafty Scenery 3 stencil. Aren't they cute, Mary Pat? Look at this one. Heather made this one. I love obviously these are Doodlebug papers. Love those colors. And then Carla made this one. I love all the different color options. So that's the Beach Happy stamp set, which you can choose. Or there's also, Carla did this awesome mixed media tag using the little ice cream mouse. Sprinkles on top is what we called it. Stylish Stars stencil. I think we still have some of that. This one, oh look, Danielle did a mini slimline card, and she did the inside as well. Super, super cute. I love the little ice cream accessory stamp that goes with it. Danielle made this awesome gift card holder. Like, how cool is that? I would like a gift card like that, wouldn't you? The ice cream speaks to me, right, Danielle? Heather made this one. She put glossy accents on that yummy chocolate ice cream. And then here is one. It's called Sprinkles on Top. And then this is our Sprinkles stencil. So you can grab that as well. What else did I do? Oh, I did other things too. Oh, I want to tell you, I've got a list of things to tell you. If you go to our Shop the Box group, here is the link for that as well. Right now, I'm taking requests, pre-orders per se, hope if I get them, if I get whatever. I'm ordering the new Doodlebugs. Let's start there. I'm ordering, there's 2 new mini lines for Doodlebugs. One is strawberries, one is bees. They're both absolutely adorable. And so I will be pre-ordering those. They're supposed to be in at the distributors. It was supposed to be this week, and then they keep bumping it up by a day. So now it's saying the 19th. So I'm thinking it should be there sometime next week. And then when I order it, it'll take a few days to get here. However, if you go to the Shop the Box group, I've posted each one, each design, like in 2 different posts, and it will take you to the Doodlebug blog where they've shown all the items that are part of that release. I can't guarantee that my distributor will get everything, but if you make a list, a lot of people have already commented and said, here's what I would like if you get it, and you will get first dibs on whatever I get. So if you want to take a look at the new strawberry, what was it called? Berry Fun or something like that, and then the Bee Happy, I think it was. Very original. The 2 new lines. So if you comment over there, take a look at what you want to get. The last order that I got from my distributor, I was not charged any extra as far as tariffs and stuff. Just letting you know that. If there are, I will let you know in advance. But aren't they, Jody? So adorable. But so far what I've seen, and what I've seen from other stores that I've had a quick look, their prices, I mean, everything is raised a little bit due to inflation, so it's a little bit more expensive, but I haven't seen any major tariff situations. So yes, it reminds you to pull out your sprinkle stencil. I know that's a thing when you take a look at somebody's creation, or you see it on the website, because there's all sorts of samples on the website. You see something and you go, oh, I forgot I have that stencil, I'll pull it out. Or, oh, that stamp set, I really have to use that. And that's a great thing about our challenges too. We really want you to pull out the products that you have from us already and play along. That's another thing. Throwback Thursdays. So I think you guys have been enjoying our Throwback Thursday lives. So every Thursday, generally every Thursday, if it works out for our designers, we try to have the Thursdays. If they're pre-recorded, they usually go up at some point during the day. If they're live, they usually happen in the evenings. However, what we've been doing lately, due to the whole Facebook video 30-day nonsense. We've been transferring, as soon as we do the live, either the next day or shortly thereafter, we will take that video and upload it on our amazing YouTube channel. If you don't follow us on the YouTube channel, please go and follow us. I'm going to give you the link to our channel. We have 927 subscribers, which is fabulous. However, there are over 7,000 people in this group, and we'd love for you to, like, you follow us in this group, but the videos, they have started disappearing after 30 days. So we're trying to move them all over there so that you guys can watch them and rewatch them at your leisure and enjoy them, and you know, color along if you have the stamp set, the stencil, play along, so which we love for you to do on Thursday nights with us. But if you have to watch the replay, you can watch it over on the YouTube channel. So just make sure you subscribe, because in order to comment on the videos, I think you can leave a comment on the video itself, like at the bottom. But while the if we start doing our lives through the YouTube channel, I think the only way that you can comment is by being a subscriber. So you have to be following us, and then you'll get notified when we upload new videos, which is awesome. So Throwback Thursdays, we've got we've had a few recent ones. Be sure when you're shopping the website, be sure to check the specials tab, because there is an extra amount of goodies on sale, on special right now in the specials tab. So what I've been doing is the Throwback Thursdays. We have a list of what the upcoming Throwback Thursdays are going to be. I have to update the list in the featured tab of the group. However, I know what they are. We have a chart. The design team have all signed up to the end of June. So all the stamp sets that are part of our Throwback Thursdays are on sale in the shop. So if you go to the specials tab, you will see lots of goodies on sale. Oh, the May Gimme Kimmie kit is up already. Oops. Okay. This morning has been a nightmare. I'm just telling you. So there are lots of goodies on special. There are lots of stamp sets and stencils from the last 3, I think, lives. So who did a live? Alexis did a live this week using Relax-A-Lotl. Melanie did the week before. She did a live using Shello. She used the jellyfish from Shello and our underwater scenery stencil in a really cool way. So if you didn't see that video, check it out. But those are all on sale. And you will notice, because of the special theme of our release, I've put a ton of Feathered Friend stamp sets on special, half price for just this weekend. So have a look through those. If you also, if there's a stamp set you're looking at and you think that has a bird in it and it isn't on sale, message me and I will make sure to put it on sale. I just did them really quickly this morning. Good morning, Jennifer. How you doing? Someone just walked by me and saw you on my phone against my easel and thought my pictures were talking. Yes, it's a Harry Potter movie, and these are the moving portraits. Don't I look like a professor? So I just added some more stamp sets and stencils, or one stencil, I think, for upcoming Throwback Thursdays that are on special. So make sure to go through the specials tab. One of them is this week, Ahoy Sailor. I think Delise is doing a recorded video featuring the Ahoy Sailor. So it's on sale. Yes. Perfect Potter. Professor Reed. Yes. Doesn't that just make complete and total sense? What would I teach at Hogwarts? Here, I'm just going to show you some really quick samples. Most of these samples you can see on the website. So when you click on a particular stamp set or a stencil, there will always be several samples to inspire you underneath the graphic of the stamp set. Aren't these amazing? Like, this would be good for, I'm just thinking, because every summertime, we drive down to Port Stanley, which is like 10 minutes from us, and it's right on Lake Erie, and there's a beach and everything. Not that I would go swimming there in a million years. But there's a lighthouse down there, and I think I need to do a memory book page, because we've taken tons of pictures with the lighthouse and down on the pier and everything. Illusion arts, okay. Reading, literature. Well, that is what I majored in, so I would say literature. Ahoy Sailor, so that's on special right now. Pond Pals is the following week, and I'm not sure, I can't remember who's doing Pond Pals. Pond Pals, which is all of course, our lovely, adorable froggies, all on their lily pads and playing their musical instruments, which I love. So look at this. Isn't that fun? I'm starting to heat up. And I brought my neck fan, so don't make fun of me if I put my neck fan on. Look at this one with I love the musical note brads, and I'm going to take my glasses off because they're going to start to fog up. So cute. Jennifer, I think you did these. And I need to use it as a fan. See? And then check this one out. I'm pretty sure that Sabrina did a live showing how she made this background using our Whimsical Winds stencil. And I think she drew in the trees, but doesn't that look like an awesome, floating down the bayou kind of creation? I love that. Next, the following week, so these are all on special in the specials tab. Heather is going to be using the Sporty Boys stamp set. So if you have little guys in your, or big guys in your life that play baseball or do karate, this is a great stamp set for them, for birthdays, for scrapbook pages. Like, look, you're a catch. How cute is that? Hi-ya, have a kickin' day, right? So she's going to be using that in an upcoming Throwback Thursday Live. So if you don't have the stamp sets, grab them now while they're on special so you can join in. Then our brand new designer, Lindsay, she did her very first live with us during our International Scrapbook Day event, and she did a great job. And I'll show you, where are those? Oh, I'll show you the creation that she did in that live, because I've got that to show you as well. She's going to be using the Stone Age Friends stamp set. I love this set, especially because he has a big hairy beard like my big hairy husband. And it's got the man, the wife with the baby. Like, doesn't that look like Pebbles? What's her name? Wilma? Oh my Lanta. And the mammoth. I love the mammoth. And then there's rocks and a fire, an open fire. I haven't seen you in ages. To one of my oldest friends, have a mammoth day and another year bolder. I love that. And then, so here are some quick samples. This one I actually made. Can you believe it? These are few and far between. Look at this. Who made this one? Danielle, did you make this one? And this uses our Animal Adventure stencil, which I just love. Obviously, we released it at the same time because here's another one. You rock. Right, Tara? Isn't it fun? And then this one uses our, I think we still have the tiny triangles stencil. Isn't that a great background? Now, this one is the Rocky Road stencil, and we don't have that anymore. That is yours, Danielle. I thought it was. And then, so she's going to be using, Lindsay will be using Stone Age, and then the week after that. So this is all May and June. Patty is going to be using the I Believe in You stamp set. I love this. I love their fluffy, fuzzy butts. You love Stone Age too? I know a lot of people do. Oh, she's also going to be using, so Patty's going to be using the bumblebees and the stained glass stencil. So they're all on sale in the shop. Here's a quick ATC card I use. This also uses our Happy Hexagons stencil. I made some ATC cards. I think, okay, what do you guys think? Should we do an ATC card exchange? Maybe we should wait till after the strike if there is one. Because the way it normally works is we'll sign up for no more than like 10 in a group, and then you choose a stamp set, you make 10 ATC cards, and then you send them all to me, and then I'll split them up and give everybody one of each of the 10 different designs and then send them back to you. So you're just in charge of your shipping. But if you're placing an order, it can be popped in with your order. But we've done that a couple of times and it goes over really well. And it's really fun. Anyway, the bee stuffing his face with pollen is my fave, right? So so this is an example of the card that Patty already made. And I think she did this in a live, or she colored them in a live. I can't remember, but she did the no lines technique with them, and she stamped them in our Lavish Lilac ink, because of course all of our inks are hybrid ink, so you can use your markers with them, you can use your pencils, watercolors. Sounds like fun. I've actually been contemplating my Stone Age Live a couple ATC kind. Oh, okay, cool. That would be fun. So here's the one that's, look at the sparkly wings. So Heather did that one. And then I think Danielle did this one using the Happy Hexagon stencil, Summer Sunshine ink. And then she decorated the inside. See, isn't that pretty? I love it. So those are all on sale as well. Lastly, the last Throwback Thursday stamp set that I have, we have them. These are all until the end of June. So I think Danielle is, oh no, it's Danielle and then Patty. Sorry, I had them out of order. So Danielle is going to be using our Safari Fun stamp set. This is a great stamp set for like the summer months. A lot of people go to, you know, petting zoos and the zoo. Like, I would love to go to the Toronto Zoo again, or well, I don't want to go to the Detroit Zoo now, but the Toronto Zoo, I would love to go back again. I haven't been there since Emily was little, and I love the zoo. But these are some great images. This is a crafty comeback from Cheryl, and we've got Lucas with the elephant and Lexi with the monkey, and then we've got Lulu, yeah, with the giraffe. Aren't they fun? So she's going to do a live with those and a yet to be named stencil, I think. You really want to go to, how close is your zoo, Patty? I'm coming to your house and then we can go to the zoo. I didn't color these ones lives, but the bee with flower. Oh, okay. I need to go visit my red pandas. Yes. Oh, there's another stamp set I need to use. So here are some quick samples. There is Lulu. Nope, that's Lexi. This is Lulu. And, oh, look at Lucas. The best papers, Danielle. Again, giraffes, Danielle. That's Lulu. This one has Lulu and Lexi. And then it uses the our wood grain stencil with some solar paste. And another one here. This is our Bob and Boomerangs stencil. I don't even know if we have that one anymore. I know we were low on that one. So those are all in the sale section. There's more things in the special section as well. So be sure to check them out. I will tell you, oh, I meant to mention, so a lot of the samples in the mid-month blog post today for the challenges, a lot of them, several people, I think 3 people used our Pretty Posies layering stencil. So this came out with our last release, and I can tell you there are only 4 left in stock. So if you take a look at the ones today and the ones that were released with the last release, and you don't have the Pretty Posies, there are only 4 available in the shop right now. About 35 minutes. Oh, 35 minutes. Oh, I would love to go. That's not far at all. That's how far I drive to Emily's to babysit. Stamp sets that are have been released. First of all, the Calendar Essentials stamp set, which we released for our journal group. Thanks, Lori. Is now available. There are less than 10 left, and it has all the months. It has all the numbers for up to 31 for your calendars, your planners, your scrapbook pages, if you want to personalize cards, birth dates, whatever. We've been using it a ton in our journal group. If you don't know, we have a journal group. Let me get the link for you. It's called Krafty Journaling Fun, and we meet it's like a what do you call it? I don't know. We meet every Tuesday night, And then the last Friday of every month, we do our calendars. But every week, we do fun things in the journal group. We do listing and things like that. So things I could not live without. And our videos, let me just say, they can go off the rails. It's pretty fun. Currently, we do currently layouts. I've used the stamp set several times throughout these things I have collected during our lives. This is my springtime checklist. Used a lot of Doodlebug there. You might be old if this was a fun one. These videos are all over in the YouTube channel as well. The last one we did this week, it is like a slumber party. Ooh, we should totally get dressed in our PJs and do it one night. My cozy essentials. So things that we think of, things that we have, that we use, that make us feel cozy and we're, relaxed and comfortable and cozy. We also did a little insert part here. I haven't filled it out yet. There's a little story that goes along with that. So we had lots of fun. So you can join us in the journal group. This week, this Tuesday night, we are going to be doing a scavenger hunt. So in advance, I posted a graphic. This was the last one we did. So I posted a graphic similar to this. It's in the featured tab of that group. And it's got a bunch of different words. So this is the page that I made out of our last scavenger hunt. So some of it is pictures. Some of it is different graphics or things that I've seen, pictures I've taken, little tags of things. So whatever during I posted it like several weeks ago, and like while you're out and about, take a picture of something green, I think was one of the prompts. There's a bunch of them. So we're going to, if you want to take a look at it in advance and over the next few days, grab things that you can include in your page. Like this is a tag from a set of strawberry shortcake socks that one of my friends got me. And so, and what was the prompt for that? Pink. So there's lots of fun things, and we're going to be doing that Tuesday night. And then the week after that, we will be using the brand new Journal Club bundle. So this is what it includes. I'm not going to pull it all out, but it is, look at all those beautiful pastel colors. It's by P13. It's aligned by P13. There are papers, there are stickers, there are 3 sets of different types of embellishments, including tags and things. And then the really exciting part is there's a brand new Kraftin Kimmie stamp set that is part of this bundle only. And it's called Weekly Essentials. So it has our days of the week in that beautiful scripty font. It's got the abbreviations for the months. It's got bubble numbers, which are so fun, and then your suffixes are for the numbers. So first, second, third. So this is part of this bundle, and I only have 3 left. And we will be using these goodies in two Tuesdays from now. So we're going to be doing a layout page featuring these goodies. So I have 3 left of these available. I think they're in the pre-order section of the website. Let me just, so you go stamps by theme and then scroll down to pre-orders. And why is that not showing? So the Journal Fun group is there, or the Journal Fun spots are there. There are a couple available. I think there's 3. Yes, it's going to be tons of fun. And then there's also under pre-orders is I almost picked it up and showed you everything. The Spring Retreat Bundle. So the Spring Retreat Bundle, it will be taking place June 2021-22. So it is a full weekend of live videos, classes. Right now we have 9 classes scheduled over the 3 days. Again, there will be recorded so that you can do them at your leisure. You can play with them live, whatever you like. Does anybody want to peek? Like, I haven't shown anything. I gave a couple of little hints, but I haven't shown anything yet from the bundle. There are 2 new stamp sets and a stencil, and it's actually the entire July release. So if you're part of the retreat, you will get the entire July release in advance of the July release. In fact, they may sell out, possibly. You got yours and you love it. Awesome, Debbie. I was thinking I could show you one of the stamp sets, but only if anybody wants to see it. I don't want to spoil it for anyone. But there are some, and I mean, honestly, the price is ridiculously, low. It includes the, good morning, Carla. You got yours and you love it. No one ever wants a peek. No, never, Danielle. But it comes with a whole, I did say that it's an Echo Park line for the paper and the extras. And then there are two, you stop, Carla. There's 2 new stamp sets and 1 stencil. And there will be 9 classes. Again, you can watch them at your leisure. You can join us the whole. Okay, so the Echo Park release is bright and fun colors, springy, summery. You'll get the 6x6 paper pad. There's 2 sets of ephemera die cuts to go with. Yeah, said no one ever. There are coordinating 2 other packages of embellishments, and then there is a brand new stencil, and I'm going to try to really hard to keep everything out of the picture, out of the frame. There's a gorgeous new stencil, and I should, you peeked on Thursday when it arrived, and there's 2 new stamp sets. So I'm going to show you 1 stamp set. Now again, these are only available in the Spring Retreat bundle right now, which is, how much was it? $125 Canadian. $125 Canadian plus tax, or plus shipping, and tax if you're in Canada. And the whole July release. Okay, so, like, really. So the first stamp set is called Go For It. So it has these awesome gophers, gardening gophers, gophers in the dirt, mushroom shovel, a vegetable, basket of vegetables. The sentiments are keep your head up, go for it, thank you Veggie Much, and I dig our friendship. Right? Isn't it so cute? Okay, so that's all I'm going to show you. That's all I'm going to tell you. But that is, there are some spots left for the Spring Retreat, and I put the link in there. So, okay, that's what I'm going to tell you. Where are we? We only have 20 minutes left. Okay, I think I've mentioned everything else. Oh, no. Oh, yes, I did. I told you about the half price bird stamp sets in the shop just for this weekend. Okay, so I'm going to show you the brand new release, which I hope you have. Oh, no, wait, I lied. We still have some of the True North Strong and Free stamp sets. If you didn't get yours, there are some still in the shop. Where do I go? New Goodies? Is it in New Goodies? Yes. True North Strong and Free. It was a special release that we, it was a surprise release that we did a couple of months ago, or 6 weeks ago maybe, and it sold out sight unseen. So I got a new batch of them, and we released them and showed everybody what it was on International Scrapbook Day weekend, or yeah, it was a whole weekend we did. And so this is our new True North Strong and Free stamp set. Here are some gorgeous samples. Heather, I just got Heather's. Did I just get Heather's? I think. And look at the inside with the moose. Oh, she did a live in the International Scrapbook Day weekend. I think this is the card she did live. Actually, she did 2. So one she did in advance and one she did live. Aren't they adorable? I love that. Their shirts are so great in the white and red. However, if you watched those videos, which should all still be in the group, however, I know most of them have been transferred over to our YouTube channel. Danielle did some scrapbook pages. She did some great coloring, and she colored them in fall colors like greens and browns, their shirts and everything. It wasn't just Canada Day. It was fallish. Right, Lori? And she actually used pictures of when she came to visit us a couple of years ago. She comes every year. I can't wait for her to come in October. And as a little aside there. And she used our pictures in her layouts. And if you didn't see the video, make sure to check it out on the YouTube channel. So here is another one. Lindsay made this one using just the animals, the beaver and the moose. She also made this one. Now this one I love because it's got our wonderful maple syrup there. I love this paper. I don't know where she got it. It's fabulous. And then another video class that weekend was Melanie's, and she used our Starburst. It's Summer Sunbeams stencil to make that maple syrup really stand out. And she colored these guys and the little beavers. So cute. And she made it a happy candidate card. So, and lastly, Lindsay's very first class for us as a designer was during International Scrapbook Day weekend, and she made this awesome cover of a traveler's notebook. So these are the kinds of things that we use. This is all you need to hang out with us for a journal night. But look, isn't that just fabulous? She used the maple leaf accessory stamp all over the back. She doodled around the frame. I love how she made the little beaver pink. True North, strong and free. Love it. Okay, we have like 18 minutes. The new release. I am wearing this flamingo shirt, not just because I love flamingos, but for a reason. You can't wait to come. I know it's like 6 months away. Aren't they great, Carla? So the first stamp set that we shared, and I have lots of samples to show you, so pardon me if I speak even faster than normal. But our first stamp set that we shared is a Netta stamp set, and it is called Flamazing. Isn't it perfect? See, now you get it. Now you get why you picking up what I'm laying down. So we've got these elegant, lovely flamingos. I love this one that she's so elegant, and she's got flowers in her hair. Then there's a little one. Then there's this taller one. And then all the accessory stamps. There's some cattails. There's like a splash, a water splash. The sun. There's hearts and clouds. And then the sentiments are, we flamingo together. Life is about balance. And you're totally flamazing. And I have not colored these up yet. And I was thinking that I might like to color them, like hang out with you guys and color them at some point. Maybe this weekend, who knows? So I have tons of samples to show you. So here is Danielle's. Oh, and I love when she leaves me a message that says, it's decorated inside. Look. See, just adding the accessory stamp, a sentiment, perfect inside, done, right? Then this one, she's colored them all in different colors, which I love. And this one is also, but I love how she finishes them. This is a mini slimline card. Look how bright and colorful it is. I love that paper. You're totally flamazing. Who doesn't want to hear that? I would love to hear that. Hi, Karen. Loving all the flamingos, right? And look at this one. I love this layout. I need to get, okay, so if everybody can tell me where I know a lot of people have gotten the arched, are they called arch or archway dies? I love that. I need to get some. I haven't gotten new dies in ages, so I think I need to treat myself. Hello, Heather. And I love this layout and the words, how they're kind of offset, all the different colors or layers of paper. They're so cute. But see how, like, they're all different colors. They're all different colors of pink. Another, Danielle went crazy with the flamingos. This is a square card. I think it's a 5.5 by 5.5. We flamingo together, again, using the accessory stamps and all the water down below, and then doodling around all the frames. The lovely Melanie was here, and she, look, okay, so here's the front. Look at the layout. Look at those awesome layers. She used Wicked Black ink and then Mostly Melon on the inside with our new Fancy Feathers stencil. So this is the new stencil. Isn't it beautiful? If you can see that. It's so gorgeous. And so here's where, you know, my head was going. Fancy Feathers stencil. We have lots of other bird themed or birds in the stamp sets. stamp sets. And so I just went through and put a whole bunch of bird themed stamp sets on sale, half price this weekend only. So be sure to check out the special section. Right? Isn't it beautiful? Look at the scenery, and just like, I love that. And though, of course, the papers are perfect, she also did this one. I love this layout too. I love the black. So the card is white, but then the layers are black in between. And it's so beautiful. And then see, she stamped the hearts and colored them in. You're flamazing. You're totally flamazing. I think she was talking to me, but just a guess. And then Heather made a baby card using the flamingo, a pink baby flamingo. It says congrats. Isn't that perfect with that perfect little bow? She also, again, here's those arch dies. I need to know where you were all getting them. And I love the way this opens. And then just a little pink heart there. Life is about balance. So cute. I'm not even looking to see if I'm holding these in the screen right. But like so many ways you can use the stamp sets. Look at this fancy. She's so great, Heather, for doing all the different like fancy folds and different types of cards. She was definitely talking to me. But look at how this opens. Look at those papers. The flamingo papers, and then look. Isn't that just incredible? Again, with the black, really makes them pop. But isn't that just, we flamingo together? Again, Heather, I think, was talking to me. Lindsay, I think, yes, Lindsay made this one. She watercolored them using her zebra click art markers. And then she did the soap technique with the bubbles and inks. Isn't it beautiful? Oh, that's so perfect to go with the flamingos. And there's some glitter, like stickles in the splashy water parts. Love it. And then she also made this one again with the gorgeous stencil. Look at that background. She used the Fancy Feathers stencil, and the inks she used were Mermaid Melody, Summer Sunshine, and Flirty Flamingo. And see how, like, she used the pink and then the yellow and then the blue, but in between there's a little bit of green overlap and there's a little bit of orange overlap. We really need to play with that stencil. I love it. And by we, I mean me. Isn't that just adorable? Okay, so that's the flamingo stamp set. Oh my gosh, we have 12 minutes. Right? So that's flamazing. The next one is just as sassy and tropical, and this is our Birds of Paradise stamp set by artist Sabrina. And we have the beautiful shy little peacock. No, that's here. The little peacock. This one is the toucan who is just having a lazy day on his floaty. And then we have the toucan. No, wait a minute. That's a parrot. Okay, slow down. Peacock, parrot, toucan. Now the toucan is playing with a like a little rubber pool, a kiddie pool, with the little beach ball in there. Right, Mary Pat? They are so flamazing. And then I love this palm tree accessory stamp. I mean, you could stamp that on the inside of the card with the sentiment or whatever you're writing. There's a feather accessory stamp. The sentiments are a little toucan of my appreciation, sending you sunshine, and apparently it's a special day. They make me so happy. I love them. And I have tons of samples to show you. So here is the beautiful peacock. Heather did this one. Look at the gold. So she embossed the image in gold and then colored the inside. I'm going to say she watercolored. I don't see the... And she did the inside with just a little peek of the feathers there. Oh, what a great idea. Just use the little part of the feathers, the tail, as an accessory stamp. Sending you sunshine. She also made... Look at this. Oh, here's the thing. Okay. Oh, she told me the inks that she used on this. So this is your little parrot, right? Okay, check out the layout. What is that? I really need to make this. Like I need to learn how to make this flippy flappy. Apparently it's a special day. And look at those, look at the stencil. Look at the colors. She used ruby red, summer sunshine, designer denim, and then blended them. But see the overlap? So there's a little bit of green, a little bit of orange. That's just so, I love it. And then the lovely Melanie, she used the same little parrot. Now she colored them up. See how they're colored up differently? So this one she did the greens. This one Heather did mostly the yellows and blues. Apparently it's a special day. There's the little palm tree. And so she fussy cut that out. Look at those awesome papers and some crafty dots. And then just a little strip of leftover paper in the on the inside. So pretty. Pretty. She being Melanie, who could not be here today because she is in the car on she and Dean are on their way somewhere. A little toucan of my appreciation. My comment on where I bought my arch dies. Oh no. Okay, I'll take a look later. Facebook, yeah, they are the worst. They really are. Isn't it so fun and tropical? Now, so she just used the bird that in the stamp is actually sitting on the little kiddie pool, but she just cut it out so that it could sit on the strip of paper. A little toucan of my appreciation. Little flag using the same papers there. Lindsay, outstanding coloring of the toucan. I know, right? Isn't that gorgeous? So we're going to have some color alongs featuring these guys because they're amazing. Lindsay, look at that. Lindsay did this one using her tri-blends and Copics and a waffle flower die here. And then this is Simply Stated. Do you guys know Simply Stated Designs? It's a paper company that is in Edmonton. So, and I encourage you to shop another Canadian small business. Gorgeous papers, gorgeous die cuts. I used some of them for my Christmas album, and I have some others waiting in the wings. So I love to support other small Canadian businesses when I can. So isn't that so pretty with the beautiful, I love the way she colored the peacock. And then she also, oh my gosh, I could just look at this all day. She used our Fancy Feathers stencil on black paper using a lunar paste through the Fancy Feathers stencil. Isn't that incredible? The lunar pastes have like a little bit of a shimmer to them, so they stand out a little bit. I love that. And then the way she colored the toucan. And then these are Simply Stated die cuts as well behind there. They're like a tropical vibe. Yeah, me too, Patty. I love Simply Stated. Here is a tag made by the lovely Heather using the toucan, a little toucan of my appreciation. Perfect for little tags to put on little gifts. And then look at the foils she used through the stencil. I mean, there's so many things you can do with the stencils. Not just use our amazing inks, but pastes and foils and all sorts of stuff. Then I have 1, 2, 3 from the lovely Danielle. So you may have seen this one. Maybe did you post it today? Right? Doesn't it look gorgeous on black? So yes, Simply Stated Design. Look at that peacock. Look at those colors. It's so they're so perfect. And the colors are echoed in the coloring of that beautiful peacock. And then some little gems here. Love it. And look how she colored her lovely toucan. All the layers of beautiful papers. And I love how she cut out. Is that that's like a cloud die. I love it when lots of people do this, but when I do it, I think, ooh, that was so smart. But tons of people do it. Little cloud dies and then stamp the sentiment on it. Yes, beautiful foiling. The orange is such a good contrast. And then all the like little cloud papers, a little toucan of my appreciation. And then the last one I have is apparently it's a special, I feel like my nose is plugged when I say that. Apparently it's a special day. Sorry, I'm losing it. Isn't that just the best tropical background? And it looks like he's floating away on the ocean and he has no cares in the world. Apparently, it's a special day. I used the Chubby Cloud stencil to trace a larger cloud, then cut it out. You are so smart, Danielle. Isn't that so cute? And then look how she did the inside. Very simple, but you know, like you don't think of it when you're making it. Stamp a sentiment and stamped the feather accessory stamp in a light color, so it doesn't take away from whatever message you're writing. I love it. It's so cute. So the new release is the Fancy Feathers stencil, as well as the Birds of Paradise stamp set and the Flamazing stamp set. There is a Gimme Kimmie kit. I can tell you I don't have a lot of these stamps, specifically stamps. I'm low on the stamps, and I'll tell you why. Because we have the Crafty Club and they get first dibs. So if you want to grab these, you can grab the whole release at a discount, or you can order them individually if you only want one, or the stencil, or just the stamp sets, whatever. So those are available. Don't forget that every order this weekend is going to get a free stamp. So you can choose the ice cream mouse or the beach mouse, and you can leave that in the comment section of your order. Let me know if you would like me to send your order straight out. If you want me to ship it right out, it will go out Tuesday. Keep in mind, Canada Post, there's a possibility that they might go on strike on Thursday. So if you have me hold it, I have no problem doing that. We did that when the last strike happened. We'll compile all your orders and ship them all at once at when it goes out. If you want me to ship your order on Tuesday, because Monday is a holiday, I will request that we ship it with tracking and insurance. Just because if we ship it letter mail in Canada, there's no way of tracking it, and if it gets lost, there's nothing I can do about it. So those are kind of my suggestions. So don't forget to check out the Doodlebug pre-orders in the Shop the Box group. We've got journal nights going on the next couple of Tuesdays, as well as the last Friday of the month, where we'll be doing our June calendar page. The spring retreat, we have some spots available for that, and so reserve your spot. Grab the retreat bundle, even if we don't ship it out right away. It's not happening until June 2021, 22. The challenges that are on in the group right now, there's lots of fun challenges, and the ink of the month is the Tranquil Teal, which I had right here. Tranquil Teal is on special. I do think I only have 1 or 2 left of the cubes. I might be low on the refills as well, but I know I have lots of the ink pad. What else? Is there anything else you want to know, or that I can tell you? Pretty Posies, the layering stencil from the last release, I only have 4 left. So if you had your eye on that and you didn't grab it last time, you can do that. Please definitely check the special section of the website, because all the upcoming Throwback Thursdays and a couple of previous ones are super on sale. And I put a whole bunch of feathered stamp sets on sale, half price, just for the weekend. So be sure to check out what's on sale in the shop, and so grab whatever you would like. Again, if you're having me hold it, we can add more things depending how long the strike might take place. So we don't know for sure. Is there anything else? Is there anything else I need to tell you? Oh my goodness. I think I have talked for a solid 60 minutes. Okay. Anything else? Anything else? I think, let me check. I want to make sure that everything goes live when it should. So like the swans are on sale. All the penguins that I could find were on sale. The Puffins and Pals, Alchemy. There's a whole bunch of amazing stamp sets, half price, but just for the weekend. Published. I think they're all there. So if you go to the new goodies tab of the website, oh, I don't see them. Hang on. Hold the phone. It says they're published. I want to make sure they're, oh, I forgot to click on the new tab for everything. So hang on. New. The Gimme Kimmie Kit bundle is there as well. And there's a limited number of them because, like I said, we don't have a ton of them available. So who's going to get crafty this weekend? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, all the new goodies are up in the shop, including the Gimme Kimmie Kits. You know what? I have today, tomorrow, and Monday. Al has obviously Monday off. I think I need to get crafty. I need to disassociate and, what do you call it? De-stress and focus on, now I'm off to work, cleaning the crafty cave and get ready for my retreat. Oh, you have a retreat next weekend. Oh, that's fun. Thank you, Mary Pat. Thank you. Thanks you guys so much for supporting me and getting crafty with me and encouraging me. It means so much. Truly. I think you need to get crafty too. Me too. Have a fun weekend. Have a great long weekend for those of you enjoying Monday off. And don't forget to leave me messages in the comment section of your order. And I think that's it. Have a great weekend, everyone. I hope you get crafty. Please share what you're doing, getting crafty. And I think that's it. Have a great weekend. Love you guys. Bye.